It is the 1st of March, 1562. We are in the small town of Vassy in the Champagne region of France. The day began like any other, but it would end in blood. Tensions have been simmering across the kingdom for years, a dangerous cocktail of religious fervor and political ambition. News is now reaching us of a horrific incident. A congregation of French Protestants, known as Huguenots, was attacked while worshipping inside a barn. The man at the center of this firestorm is Francis, the formidable Duke of Guise. He is the unofficial leader of France's ultra-Catholic faction, and his presence in Vassy today was no accident. The reports are chaotic, but they all point to one thing: a massacre. The Duke and his armed retinue, numbering in the hundreds, confronted the unarmed Huguenot worshippers. What began as a tense standoff quickly escalated into unimaginable violence. The Duke's men, incensed by the sound of Protestant hymns, surrounded the barn and opened fire. Men, women, children were trapped inside with no means of escape. They were cut down where they stood. The final death toll is still being calculated, but sources suggest dozens have been killed and over 100 more are wounded. This isn't just a local skirmish, this is a declaration of war. The fragile peace brokered by the Queen Mother, Catherine de' Medici, has been shattered. This single, brutal act has sent shockwaves across France. It is the moment everyone feared. For years, the country has been teetering on the brink of civil war, split between the Catholic majority and a growing, defiant Protestant minority. In towns and villages, neighbors who had lived side by side for generations now eyed each other with suspicion and hatred. In this high-stakes drama, 4 key figures on the side of the ultra-Catholics stood Francis, Duke of Guise. He was a celebrated war hero, a man of immense charisma, wealth, and ruthless ambition. Attempting to navigate the treacherous middle ground was the Queen Mother, Catherine de' Medici, a shrewd and pragmatic political operator. With her husband dead and her young son Charles IX on the throne, she was the de facto ruler of France. The first was Louis de Bourbon, the Prince of Condé. Alongside Condé stood the stoic and principled Admiral Gaspard de Coligny. Together, Condé and Coligny formed a potent leadership duo, and their personal ambitions and animosities would shape the coming conflict. The news from Vassy spread like wildfire. The reaction was immediate and decisive. The Prince of Condé saw Catherine de' Medici's policy of moderation in ruins, and he issued a call to arms. Huguenot communities across France responded. They seized control of dozens of cities: Lyon, Orléans, Rouen. In a matter of weeks, the country was effectively split in two. A Catholic-controlled north and west, and a string of fortified Huguenot strongholds dotted the landscape. The war had begun. The conflict quickly drew in foreign powers.